Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to more Skyrim Special Edition mods. In today's mod we have a new armor set here. This is the Scout armor we currently have equipped on my character here. This armor has quite a bit of customization to it. I mean, it just looks nice as it is in general. So there's some couple pieces to this. Obviously you see there you got the gauntlets, the boots, and then the base armor. And then you got this helmet here, so this is the helmet. Also you can kind of notice like a color shift, like it's pearlescent color. Like depending on the lighting, it kind of changes color, it gets darker or brighter, and like its leather look. I kind of like it. It looks nice. It's just like a little bit of variance as you see there. It's supposed to look like that according to the mod author, so don't freak out. It's not your game wigging out. That's just actually what this particular armor set looks like. So if we go in here to our apparel section, we got lots of different variants here. So obviously you have the base Scout armor piece, and then boots, and then I have a cape. You can change up the color of the cape too. We'll get into that in a little bit. You got your gauntlets, and then you got your helmet. But you can also equip the hood instead, so if you rather be like a hood, you know, hooded person rather than wearing a helmet so you can see more of your character's face, you obviously have that option there for yourself as well. There's also some variations to the hood, but there's also a hooded helmet, so you can combo the two. So you want to wear a hood and have the helmet, be real sneaky ninja looking, but also have like some protection for your face, because obviously here you get 19 armor rating and the hood only. Guys, the hood's got 19 armor rating too, so this is really just a customizable thing. It obviously counts as light armor. You're a scout, you're kind of a sneaky archer character for this with knives and stuff, and we'll get into more of that later. But you can also change that up, so you can change it up to like a forest hood with the helmet. Obviously you also have like a land, so like a brownish color, and then your snow color, so you're white. You can't change up the armor colors. There's no armor variation. It's just the helmets and stuff. You can also have the Scout leather hood, so it's like closer to your head. There's another variance there, but this one doesn't come in colors and stuff. It's just a little hood. If that's what you're into too, you know, customization is good with these kind of armor sets and stuff. I always appreciate that. You can also do the same thing with just the hood, so like the forest and the land and the snow in just the hood. And same thing, I believe, with the helmet. Or no, the cape, so you can match the cape. So the snow cape with the snow helmet. The color does some pearlescent weird stuff. As you see, there's like changing from blue to white to black. It's supposed to do that, I promise. Also the land, so the brownish one, and the forest. And you can match those up, so obviously if you wanted a forest hood, while you're in the forest, you can have the forest hood and the forest cape matching together with your like leathery armor on underneath. So, I mean, that's the armor set. It's got some nice texture detail. I don't really like the color change thing, but it's still cool. I mean, it's alright. It's just like some weird looking stuff. I feel like my game is wigging out every time I see it. So if you take the hood off, you can obviously just have your hair too. You don't need to wear the hood, or you don't need to wear the cape either. The cape doesn't really do anything besides be a cape and look cool. It doesn't actually provide armor rating or anything, so obviously you can just have the armor here with the gauntlets and the boots. This is how I usually wear armor in the game. I know it's not optimized or efficient or whatever, but that's how I do it. But also comes along with this armor set is some weapons. So as you see here, we have the Scout sword. This is all just basic steel stuff for the most part. So the Scout sword is just a steel sword. It's just called a Scout sword. Scout dagger. You also Scout bow, which actually does look nice and customized. So obviously Scout bow, because you are an archer kind of scout character, as you see here. It looks nice. It's got like the wings on there. I don't know if you can see that, but it is there. Like you got some wings on there. It looks nice. Just a bow. It's there. It's got Scout arrows too, which do more damage. It looks like an overpowered bow essentially. And then another cool thing that you have here is the reverse dagger here. So you obviously have a Scout dagger, which is just like a steel dagger. You'll see that here. Got a steel dagger here in the left hand. In the right hand, we have a reverse dagger. You can't actually quite see it, but it's there. But you hold it backwards. So let's see if I can show this. Yeah, as you see that, you hold it backwards. Looks pretty sweet though when you're dual wielding it, right? Like just to hold the dagger in reverse. It is just a simple little dagger, but it's cool that it adds to that in this mod as a separate part of the thing in an armor set. So we'll take a quick look here at what you got to do to craft it. I believe Scout armor is here under Dragon. As you see, it is under Dragon. And all this stuff, the boots, the capes, and all the different variants and stuff. Leather strips, leather, and dragon scales. So it is kind of hard to craft the entire set. Just a dagger that counts as a shield. That's another thing we can get into, but those are weapons. Yeah, so you need dragon scales to count all this. So it's good. And you obviously need the dragon crafting perk. So it's a little bit costly in terms of what you get out of it, because it is just light armor. It's not necessarily the greatest in its armor rating and stuff. All the weapons, for the most part, you craft here under steel. We'll get down here and show those off. Those are a little bit easier to craft. Scout sword, right? Just leather strip, steel, and iron. And if we compare the Scout sword and the Scout daggers and stuff, the Scout daggers do 13, right? And the bow is 20. So if we compare that to our steel stuff here, if we have just a regular steel dagger, that's 6. So it's way better than steel. And it costs about as much. So the weapons are really good, like almost overpowered levels. Let's see what else here. We got the steel sword at 9, so it's obviously a much better sword too. The weapons are really good. It's gonna just take a long time for you to be able to get also double damage on the scout arrows. It's gonna take a long time for you to get to that level to craft the armor, but it is nice looking armor. There's some things I like about the color changing things, but I just think it just looks nice. I think the reverse dagger looks really weird there on your belt, right? Like if you're holding it right there, it like clips really bad, because it like clips onto your belt. Reverse too. This just looks kind of silly. But it is cool looking when you're equipped it though, right? Like this is cool to be like swinging a reverse dagger and a regular dagger. I don't know. You can kind of use daggers and a sword and a bow, right? You have those options, and then you got this cool armor to go along with it. It's a big set called the Scout Armor. If this is like something that you might be interested in, make sure to check out the top link of the description. There'll be a link to the Bethesda.net page. You can download this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, I'd greatly appreciate a like working down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.